sports. It's in the game.
It's what the nigga says. So what? Damn.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. The scene from a few moments ago, this crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots.
That little crybaby ass bitch gonna shut his ass up. Let me start. Of course everybody's saying that. I know. Everybody gonna think that.
Here's Steven Gostkowski now to kick this one off. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
And this little bitch keep attitude.
Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback. And no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Dante Hightower on the stop.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. A first down carry now for Miller. And now Miller hit, and he fumbles. But I think a Texan player was able to get his hands on it, and they will indeed hold on to the ball and the possession.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Man open, that's Kiki QT, complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They'll try to punch it in with Miller. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone.
And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Now Watson on third and goal. And the pressure gets to him again. Kyle Van Noy in there and drop him, and back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long. Here we go on 4th. Watson escaping the pressure right. And that is going to be incomplete. The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up. And that could be a major momentum swing here early.
Because the defense stopped them. How great is that? They go for it on the first drive of the game. They're the ones trying to establish something, trying to assert a little dominance. And guess what? You turn it back on them and give the ball to your own offense. I agree with you. It could change momentum in a big way.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Brady now on first down. And right side caught Hogan. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
Brandon, I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to me, that means they like the matchup.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out.
That shit look big.
Where is he going with the football?
Up.
Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use his spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. Well, that play was doomed right from the start.
They just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
Caught here by Griffin. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective. Able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's Texans football as we get going in quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10.
German Shepherd.
Tenth carry now for Lamar Miller. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards is the tally.
Oh, wait, didn't I just say that?
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Oh, wait.
You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that.
My dumbass, I said the same dog twice.
Take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
Watson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
I like his effort there. He got it done on his own, but let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out, and the Patriots have it, and they're going to come up empty here on 4th down. And hindsight 2020, I think they probably should have gone for the field goal, right?
The 3 points will look really good right now, but I think what we just saw there, analytics really starting to creep into the game because more and more teams are saying the more you go for it, the better you're.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now it's Watson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Watson going to give this one to Miller. And he is in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that make
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
3rd and long. It's Watson. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And
that big-ass dog in the trash,
too. Take over on down. Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. After the interception, here's Watson. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Lawrence Guy able to get in there and drop him for a 2-yard loss.
Come back, come back.
To throw on second is Watson. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, Devin McCourty picks it off. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And Dwayne Allen on the ground. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. He got 29 yards that time. Remain in a scoreless first half.
That's your
We're
crush,
back to
dude.
Houston after this timeout.
You. CJ so cool.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
In the backyard.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Wide open, Gronkowski. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot
Should I get
touchdown.
the licking, or should I get some chicken, or should I get some finger
And the
licking?
Pats able to cash
Again.
in for 6. The tight end can kind of be that diamond in the rough secret weapon that you have, and right there they show you why.
And it's becoming less of a secret, isn't it, partner?
Shut the
Every
fuck
game that
up.
we do nowadays, the tight end is a feature.
I don't want to play this nigga no more. He suck.